Alright, so if you're watching this video, you probably either just ordered or you're thinking about ordering the new GoPro bite mount and the float thing. I don't even remember the exact name. I think it was just called Floaty. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick little unboxing first, and then I'm going to show some actual footage with it of me in the water, as well as the GoPro in the water from my point of view. You can see there, the box, I ripped it up a little bit because it was kind of hard to get out, I'm not going to lie. Some paperwork you really don't have to worry about. Couple of those screw things that I don't know the name of. And you also end up getting the floaty, of course, and the bite mount. The bite mount is actually a lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to make me gag like I saw some other surfing YouTubers make, and they would say they would make them gag, which is kind of funny to me because it wasn't too bad. Here is the floaty device. Once again, they're not bad quality at all. I was definitely more surprised than I thought it was going to be whenever I opened it. I thought it was going to be really cheap feeling, but as non-cheap as plastic can go, they felt pretty good. But these do retail for $39.99 together, or what, $29.99 for just the floaty device. Regardless, that's kind of ridiculous, but I can completely understand why, considering I've seen that they might be in the hole a little bit because I guess people aren't buying their cameras as much as they used to, so they got to make up their profit somehow. So in that regard, I completely respect and understand that. But here I'm just going to assemble it real quick. Really easy. It's just two little screws. I'm sure most people who have GoPros are used to it. It is kind of confusing to try and get in at first, but I'm going to have a little clip of me putting it in. And that little clear piece that you see right there, when you end up getting it, just take it out. It took me a second to try to figure out what it was and if I needed it, but no, you can just toss it. So forgive me for this camera angle. I didn't really have much to work with, and I wanted to get somewhat decent lighting. But that's not really the point here. In this clip, I'm really trying to show you guys how to put it in the mold itself. So you'll see that I put the two little prongs down at the bottom, and then you kind of just firmly push it in. I would definitely recommend trying to hit the sides of it and not put your thumb on the screen on the front where the camera is, because I don't know if you could break it, but I would just recommend not doing what I did. And the camera falls, and then I have to readjust it because I have a really bad setup. But anyways, there you can see the back of it, and I try to get another good shot of it. The case itself is pretty thick all around, and you can't see too much in the back side of the camera. You can get just enough to where you're able to click some settings and whatnot, but as far as the visuals go, you can't really get in there as much, you know, in the context of trying to switch camera modes and slow-mo and stuff like that. Really not that big of an issue though. I'm kind of just nitpicking. So that's about it for putting it together. Pretty simple. It's going to take you a couple tries maybe, but as long as you just watch the video and show how I did it, you'd be fine. So here I am at the beach, and yeah, the water's pretty dang cold. Took me a little bit to get used to it, although I do have a wetsuit on. And boom, I just kind of threw it in the water because I wanted to get some clips and show people how it goes in the water and how buoyant it is. And here's the point of view from the camera side. I wanted to show what it's like whenever the camera's just kind of floating around in the water. Thought that was relatively important. I'm trying to get as much content into this video I can to help as many people out as I can. And here we go, switch back, and I'm about to just throw it back in. Plop, there you go. So yeah, it is pretty buoyant, and I also want to say it is a lot more bright orange in person. On the camera it looks pretty washed out and not that bright, but in person, very orange. So as far as the bite mount goes, this is another clip with it. Most of the clips are me just kind of messing around with it, dunking in the water, whatnot, swimming around. So I don't have too much footage of that alone. It's mostly been just the floaty device, but I will be posting some surfing videos and some other stuff with the bite mount itself. So if you would like to see that, please just let me know, maybe subscribe or something. It's completely up to you. And at this point, these are kind of just random clips. Once again, me just messing around, having fun with it. And it kind of comes to the question of, is it worth it? And for me, I would say 100% absolutely yes. Because if you paid $400 for the GoPro Hero 8 like I did, you want to make sure that you have as much protection as you can. So if you're using it for a surfboard, you know, you put your surf mount on. If that comes off, then you have your little lanyard that's attached to it. If that comes off, if all else fails, then you have the little buoy system in this, and I absolutely love it. I would absolutely pay $40 again. Not actually, I don't want to pay another $40, but the $40 that I did spend is going to be absolutely worth it. So that's about it for this video. I kind of wanted to just make something really short and easy for people to see whenever they're thinking about buying it or after they did buy it. So thanks for watching this video, happy GoProing, and let me know if you want to see any more videos in the future.